everyone, and welcome to a new video to my channel of my channel. It's been a while since I actually uploaded a YouTube video, mainly because uploading YouTube and TikTok took quite some time, and it got pretty busy for me, so I kind of had to choose between YouTube or TikTok, but I decided to, continue uploading on TikTok. But I'm back now with another video, and this is just a video in the meantime whilst we are waiting for Royale High to come out. I'm going to give you the ultimate guide to farming diamonds. Ever since Campus 3 came out and Enchantix is gone, it's quite hard to get a lot of diamonds without spending hours. So today I'm going to show you the best way or best ways to get diamonds that work for me. And yeah, actually, let's dive right into it. So the first way is doing classes. As I'm filming this video, only one class is out, which is musical chairs. But those classes can give you a lot of XP, and XP means you level up, and when you level up, it means that you get diamonds. So let's go into the classroom, and there I will give you some tips on how you can make your chances higher to win musical chairs, or at least place higher. So before we head into the classroom, let's make our outfit musical chairs ready. And these are the first tips that I'm going to give you that can possibly higher your chances. So you're gonna go to dress up, and the first thing that you're going to do is take off your heels, because sometimes you have a chair that's like under a table and it's very hard to get underneath it because you're just too tall. Also, the second thing we're going to do is just remove big items. So for me, I'm just going to remove the lantern because it can distract me, and that's about it. So you will look very, very tiny right now, but believe me that these tips have really worked for me and also for other people, so I've heard. So let's enter the classroom. So the first thing that you're going to do when you're in the classroom is go to the Royale High settings. You'll find them in the top left corner of your screen, and the first thing that you're going to do is turn the Royale Day filter on, because that just makes, as you can see, makes the classroom so much lighter, so this way you can see better. Also, what really helps is to hide names. This way you don't have names blocking your screen, especially when people have like those very long names like Ice Princess, in love with Jake, la-di-da-di-da, all of that. Then it can get really annoying and very distracting. And the last thing that you can do is also no game UI. That way you have no distractions at all, but for me that's not necessary. And then I have one more tip for people that are on laptop. If you're on phone, you can't do this, but the last tip is turning on shift lock. So you just go to your Roblox settings, and it will be on top of here. And what this does, right now I have to hold down my mouse button to turn, but when I turn on shift lock, I don't, and I only have to turn around my mouse and I will turn as well. So that really helps. So as the round is going on, as you're playing, the first tip is keep holding down the W key, or if you're on phone, keep holding the joystick forward. This way you'll immediately start running when the music stops. This way you can get to a chair faster. The second tip is chair spotting. So chair spotting is deciding which chair you want to get if the music were to stop at that moment, so you can immediately run for that chair and you don't have to make a decision when the music stops, because when the music stops you just gotta run for a chair. There's no time to hesitate. This is actually the first round of the day and I immediately won. The second method that I'm going to show you is speedrunning quests and kind of having a routine on how you do your quests. And right now, I'm actually going to show you my routine. So the routine that I always use, I think is the fastest way to get XP and level up and get diamonds. So let's first head over to the vending machines. So I'm first going to buy some snacks from the vending machines. I believe you need about 4 to 5 snacks for your hunger to be filled. So let's do that. When you've bought all your snacks, you're going to head over to the showers and you're basically going to, I know it's very strange, but you're going to eat and drink and fill your hunger bar underneath the shower. A faster way to do it is to switch between the different food items and look at how fast the hunger bar is going up right now. And this is just a faster way to fill your hunger bar. I don't know, I think it's because you stop the animation when you switch to another item. So this way you actually fill your hunger bar way faster. And now we just have to wait. We already leveled up. Okay, so our hygiene is completely filled. Right now we're going to head over to the dorms and also fill up we're just going to fill our energy bar. Now that our energy is full, we have leveled up again, so we're gonna get diamonds again. Now that our energy is full, we're actually going to do quests until all the bars are back at 0%. Let's do that. Okay, so I'm just finished doing quests and all my bars are back at 0% and I'm now level 911. I think I could have make it to 912, but I chatted with some people along the way. And I believe it took me like about an hour, maybe like 50 minutes to an hour. So if you really speedrun your quests and don't get distracted, you could get 10 levels and level up 10 times within an hour. Of course, it's not as fast as Enchantix used to be, but in my opinion, this is one of the fastest ways to do it right now. So you would get about 10 levels in an hour. The amount of diamonds you get kind of depends on if you have the game passes or not, or how many game passes you have. If you have the ×2, the ×4, or maybe both of them, so everything multiplies ×6. So yeah, I think this is a pretty great way to farm, and it's also a pretty fun way because you're not doing the same thing over and over again like you used to do at Enchantix. I feel like this has a lot more variety. So in my opinion, this is one of the best ways to farm right now. So let's move on to the next tip. So another great way to earn diamonds is trading. So I kind of split the trading methods up into 2 categories. In my opinion, there's more so like short-term trading or long-term trading. So short-term trading is basically you buy an item. I actually said it wrong in a video, so here's my voiceover correcting myself. Short-term trading is basically when you buy an item and then sell it again in a couple of minutes or a couple of hours for profit. And you can basically do this with any item, but you have to make sure that you buy an item from a person for lower than the original price so that you can sell it for profit. Yeah, it doesn't really matter what item it is. So I would just either go on Tradery or go to the trading hub and just see what people are selling. If people are like selling opposites, attract bodice, you can kind of ask them, or for how much are you selling it for? And then if the price is like a little bit lower than the price that they usually sell for, then you could sell it and sell it for profit. Forgive me if I'm explaining this a little wrong, but English is not my first language. So for example, let's do the opposites attract. I'm just on Tradery to kind of show the values. Tradery is a great way to check values though, if you're not sure. So the original price, I believe, is 35,000, and now the value, so the value is different than the original price because you cannot buy the opposite attract transformation dress right now. The value is the value the players have given it, basically, by selling it, la-di-da-di-da. So let's say you're in the Tradery and someone says selling opposites attract dress. So you ask them, or how much do you sell it for? And they're like, oh, I'm selling it for 40k. Then you can buy it and you can resell it for about 45 to 46k, because that is the value right now, and you would have 5 to 6k profit. This does, I've tried it sometimes, short-term trading, and it can take a lot of time, because a lot of people know the values, so they would probably sell it for 46,000. Or this one, for example, this one sells it for 44,000, which means that you can buy it from this person and then put it online for like 45 to 46. But like I said, like, it does take a lot of time because a lot of people in the game know values. Don't expect to trade it within 10 minutes. Like, for me, it took a couple of hours to trade the items that I bought, and it's not my favorite method because, in my opinion, you spend more time on reacting to different offers or inside of the trading hub than that you actually get out of it. So what I would recommend is long-term trading. For long-term trading, you don't really have to do that much. The things that you have to do is just buy sets that you know are very wanted. So for example, and you can see when something is very wanted on Tradery as well, because that is this. The demand is 8 and it just goes to 10. So the demand for the opposites attract dress and bodice is very high. So let's say right now the Whimsy Witch set is for sale, which is known to be a set that rises in value as the year passes. Voice over me again. You basically buy when the value is at its lowest, so when the item is for sale for everyone, and then you sell it a couple months later when the value is at its highest. Kind of like crypto, because the item will be, or the sets will be very wanted by then, so you don't really have to do that much other than buy the set when it's out and then just sell it when other people can't buy it anymore. The same with like the Goddess of Triumph set. If you've bought that set, you can like sell it for major profit. I believe like the parasol had a value of 2.5 million last May, around May. Now it's when the Goddess of Triumph set was for sale, the parasol, the value was around 500,000. The set has only been off sale for 3 days and the worth has already risen to 700,000, which means that if someone would have bought the parasol back then, even with Robux or anything, or with diamonds, and they would sell it now, they would make 200,000 diamonds in profits. So I would really recommend long-term trading, just buying wanted sets when they are in the shop, just waiting a couple of months when they go off sale and the item becomes very wanted again, and then the values will most likely go up. So those are my tips for farming diamonds and levels, I guess, in the new school. I just wanted to share this with you all because I got many questions on my TikTok about how I farm diamonds and levels, but I thought it would be a little too long to put in a TikTok video. Also, let's hope that Royal Ween comes out soon. Like, oh my gosh, I cannot wait. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and leave a like or a comment if you liked this video. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you are a returning viewer. It really helps the channel out a lot and it's very appreciated. And I see you in the next video. Bye bye!